let's go to a tweet that yours truly put out this week. Gianfranco Zola, the teammates 11 of Zola throughout his career, an epic career. It felt, we've written a piece on Zola in the 94 World Cup. He got sent off against Nigeria, played about 30 seconds, booted the billboard, went off. Didn't have the glorious international career perhaps with Italy, apart from scoring a banger. I think it was at Wembley against England in the qualifiers for 98. But Zola is revered through Italy, through England, through the whole planet. He is a legend of a guy, pint size. He's on Sky UK at the moment, and he named his side. Let's just take you through a visual for those listening on our audio pod on Spotify and Apple. Gianfranco Zola's best teammates 11 in goal: Buffon from Parma, Thuram at right back from Parma, Baresi from his Italian international experience, John Terry from Chelsea, Paolo Maldini representing Italy. Then there's an all-Chelsea three-man midfield: Di Matteo, Dennis Wise, Lampard, Roberto Baggio, Diego Maradona, and Careca. That forward line brings goosebumps underneath my Italian jacket here. Also a little bit of sweat. Emmett, take us through that forward line there. I'll give it to you because I know that you're a connoisseur of the great Diego and Roberto, the Codino.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against that front three. Obviously, Careca, again, we were talking earlier about Dejan Stankovic and being underrated. Careca, I think, is very underrated in the pantheon of Brazilian strikers. Very rarely gets a mention because he kind of played at the same time as Romario. But obviously, you've Baggio and Diego supplying Careca. That would destroy any defense in any era.
Two of the Magica trio there. The other Giordano from 1987 when Napoli won the Scudetto. Let's take a look. Dan, I'm going to throw the all-Chelsea midfield to you.
It's hard to argue with Frank Lampard, obviously. Chelsea legend, Premier League legend, and he's
integral part to Chelsea's success during Zola's time there.
Like a
back heel at the near post. I remember that one on the highlights.
An absolute icon. Frank Lampard is Premier League years personified, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Di Matteo as well. He took them to glory. FA Cup final. It was his bomb from outside the box, long range.
97.
Yeah, Dennis Wise.
That's the fastest goals in FA Cup final history, I believe.
Yeah, it was 45 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Dennis Wise at midfield seems like an odd choice to me. Zola played with the likes of Demetrio Bertini for Italy in midfield.
Dino
Baggio, exactly.
Take a look. I'm going to go and look up that Napoli team he started off with.
He played with Alemao in Napoli. So
Fernando Di Napoli as well.
Yeah, I think you could make a case for an upgrade or two. And likewise, much as I love Careca up front, I'm going to throw it to you two gents. What about the likes of Tino Asprilla up front?
And he also played with Hristo Stoichkov.
However, at Parma, he wasn't that good, was he?
His best years were behind him.
No, you will never argue that Stoichkov's best years were at Parma, but
Well, some of the strikers even at Chelsea. Gianluca Vialli.
He did, yeah.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah, Hasselbank was there. And great success for Zola there. That back line, though, the pedigree. I think Dan might have a discrepancy there with John Terry in between Maldini and Baresi, Lilian Thuram, or Gianluigi Buffon. Can't argue with that, surely.
No. Yeah, I think with that, I'm going to be controversial, and I would love to put Maldini as a centre-back and Roberto Musi as the left-back.
Oh,
bold.
Yeah, well, Musi played with Zola at Parma, and he was, a key component of that magic Parma team.
Benarivo? What about Benarivo? He was a cracker up and down.
It was, yeah.
But Apolloni?
Apolloni, Minotti, Nesto Sonsini were all, very valid shouts.
So the main message is John Terry's out. Would he make the bench, in your opinion? He didn't name a bench, by the way.
There is no way that you're going to have a team in which John Terry lines up next to Franco Baresi. It's just as simple as that.
Okay, so we all agree 2 changes to this team. John Terry out, Dennis Wise out. Who's coming in? Dino Baggio?
No, I think probably Demetrio Bertini for Italy.
Albertini, okay. Yeah. Well, Alemao at the back there for John Terry. Bring him in.
Cannavaro,
yes.
Okay.
Didn't even mention Fabio Cannavaro.
Nesta as well. Yeah. Well, look, I think, and it's hard to fathom what players go through their careers, but coming over from Italy, he's one of the pioneers coming over from Serie A to the Premier League at the time when the Premier League didn't have the power it has now. So assimilating into that. And I can tell you from having an Italian family go to Australia and trying to assimilate there, it's tough, especially when you don't speak the language. Maybe the likes of Dennis Wise and John Terry and them helped Gianfranco do that. And I'm sure he's probably spoken about that in one of his many, many interviews. Yeah, that Gianfranco, best teammates 11, class all around the pitch.